Hello, crafters! Thank you for being here. I recently reached 500 subscribers here on YouTube, and I just wanted to say how much I appreciate each one of you. Today we're having a different video, and I just wanted to show you my craft supplies, what I have for Christmas and what I'm gonna use instead of Christmas, because I sent most of my stuff through a container and it's only gonna get here at the end of the month, so I'm only gonna be able to use it next month. But I want to start crafting and I'll show you what I have and different uses for each thing. I'll share a lot of tips along the way. So this is all I have at the moment in my Christmas stash. All that I brought with me. Everything else is gonna get here probably only next month. So bells, you can use them for Christmas time. You can use them for wedding cards as well. I have these two sentiments there from Simon Says Stamp. One says Happy Christmas and the other one says Holiday Cheers, I believe. And you can see the information on the back. I had to take them all out of the packaging to bring them here. I have these three stencils that I bought a while ago at the Works. It's a store from the UK. If you haven't, if you're somewhere around the UK and Ireland, you can probably get these online or one of their shops. They have three different designs and I really like all of them, all the elements. And the next ones are basically leaves and berries. I always use them during Christmas time, and I happen to bring these with me. The next one is like houses or a village. It happens to be a die, but you could use a stencil or stamps if you have them instead. And the images on this set only with the exception of the snowman, I would use all of them all year long. So you can use them for welcome to the neighborhood cards or congratulations on your new home. And they look terrific. I've made a few cards before using them. So Christmas and two other occasions. This one is one of those dotted plates. It is supposed to be Christmas. It's supposed to be a snowflake pattern. But again, I use this all year long. I just find it very elegant and very pretty. And I found this one that it's not a Christmas set, but it's a sentiment set that has two Christmas combinations. So I could do Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays. And I'm definitely gonna use the two of them. I'm not using that many Christmas sentiments in English this year because I'm in Brazil and I'm gonna use my alphabet dice to make sentiments in Portuguese, but I'm gonna need a few of them, so you're gonna see me using them probably. There are only 9 items that are Christmas or can be used for Christmas, and here's where I'm gonna use instead. So you can use anything with leaves, so background die or stencils, anything like that. I actually showed a suggestion on my last video. You just add some berries and then your brain, if you use the right colors, your brain will just read it as Christmas. This is like a checked background. Again, you can use it all year long, but if you use it in red or green, it will look like Christmas. The stamps ones, I have one from Gina K, one from Simon Says Stamp. This one has stencils as well. And it's just to give that postage vibe. These ones, there's an argyle and also a checked stencil. Again, could be stamps, it could be dies. They are very neutral, so you can use them all year long and also for Christmas. This is just dotted. It's just to add some interest to your backgrounds. You could also use script background stamps that don't have, you can't really read the sentiments. I'll show you one of those next month when my stuff arrives. Another dotted plate. This one has leaves again. Add some berries. It's Christmas. There are two plates, two dotted plates from Altenew. They're like older products and I use them all the time. Then alphabet dies. As I said, I'm gonna make my own sentiments, most of them in Portuguese this year. Leaves, like I said before, you can use them all year long, and you can also add some berries. Suddenly, it's a Christmas die. Bells, this one is not necessarily Christmas, but you can use it for Christmas and weddings. Birds, you can use them as a cardinal, just change the colors and it will look like Christmas. A cardinal or a robin, I think they're typical from this time of the year. Now, gifts and bowls. It could be a die. I have a background stamp that is not here. You can use them all year long for birthday cards and also for Christmas, right? And this one has flat bows, which are great if you're going to mail your cards. And they are layering dice. So they have one die with a bit of detail and another one that is plain. And these you can make them ahead of time and just have them in your stash for whenever you decide to use them. The gifts, if you have the bow dies, you don't really need the gifts. You could just cut a square or a rectangle or a circle and use that as the gift instead. Stars, again, you can use all year long, and you can also use it for Christmas. Bowls, these ones are all three-dimensional, and I like to assemble them ahead of time and have them in my stash. And then you could also look at your embossing folders for anything that's kind of neutral, and you can use it. This one you could use for any occasions all year long, and I'm also gonna make it work for my Christmas cards. Now, here's a random tip if you're building up your stash. If you find a non scripty font, wow, you can use it as mom as well. So you can use it for two different sentiments. And mom, you can use it only for Mother's Day or if you want to send a special card for your mom. But while you can use it all year long for different occasions, for accomplishments. Here are my most used colors during Christmas. All shades of green, all shades of red. I am gonna try not to use that many snowflakes this year because it's kind of summer here in Brazil during Christmas time. And we also don't really get that much snow most of the country when it's winter. So it wouldn't go very well here. I might make a couple to send abroad to my friends, but most of the years I gravitate around red, green, gold. Here I have mirrored cardstock and matte gold stock and a few other shades. I have glitter gold cardstock as well. I'm gonna use all the different ones. Again, I have more cardstock coming later. And then this is my favorite one, is white glitter cardstock with a bit of a sheen, iridescent sheen to it. I use it during Christmas. I already used it on my previous video as well on one of the cards. And I love this stuff. So if you haven't bought your cardstock yet and you have a chance to maybe find these, please do. I find it very hard to find them around Christmas time. Here's the list of everything I suggested. The only one I didn't show in my video was the flowers with 5 or 6 elongated petals. Those you can use all year long and also for Christmas as poinsettias. I also didn't put the mom die on the list. And here is the stuff that I didn't show you and the prep work that you can do so we can craft together on the upcoming weeks. These are mainly the supplies that I'll be using. Put your supplies together and hopefully we'll start crafting along from next week. See you. Thank you. Bye.